Alright, what's up guys? DJ DrawgZ here, and today I have a video about subwoofers for you. We're going to talk about what's the difference between them, and the ones we're going to be talking about is the 12-inch subwoofer, the 15-inch subwoofer, and the 18-inch. So let's get right down to it. We'll start with the 12. So the 12-inch subwoofer delivers a lot of that chest bass, that punchy chest bass. Feel it right here. And the frequency response for a 12-inch subwoofer is around 45 Hz. Now, it varies on the manufacturer, but typically it's around that 45 Hz mark. So next is a 15-inch. The 15-inch is a cross between the 18 and the 12. So you'll get some chest bass and you'll get some stomach bass. Its frequency response is around 35 to 40. That's what I've found with my experience. And finally, we have the 18-inch subwoofer. And this delivers that really, really low stomach bass when it's softer, but when it's louder, it delivers that whole body bass that you just feel through your entire body, and it feels like someone just put a massive air can just right on your chest and just hit you with it full blast. The frequency response is about 20 Hz. So it's the lowest of them all, and that is the lowest frequency that you will find songs to have, because below that is kind of pointless because the human ear can only hear down to about 20 Hz anyway. And actually some people can't even hear 20 Hz, they can only hear about 30 Hz or 35, just depending on the person, but they feel it. So the 18-inch subwoofer is definitely more of a feel than an actual hear, which might be a little bit of a shock, but that's how it works. Pros and cons of each. The 12 is really small, really portable, great for micro systems, small systems, people with small cars, that sort of a thing. And it still delivers a really punchy bass, which is pretty good. Sorry, the phone's going off. And then the 15-inch is bigger, but the real problem with the 15 is that you don't get as much of either. It's kind of like a weaker combination, if that makes sense. So even though you're getting both, you have to have more subwoofers, which costs money. So, and finally you have the 18-inch. This is the favorite of a lot of EDM DJs, house DJs, techno DJs, all of them, because of that really low bass that really defines electronic dance music. It's what I personally like to use, unless I'm playing a event which is mainly just not hip hop, but pop music, which has more of that higher bass. But the downside of the 18 is they're heavy. Usually they have wheels, but some don't, but they're heavy. And they take up a lot of space. So either you have to get a trailer or you have to take multiple trips to the venue. But those are the two main downsides. Oh, I forgot the downsides for the 12. The downside for the 12 is that they're only good for really that not hip hop, but I keep saying hip hop, the pop music, and some hip hop, but not really good for that low EDM bass. It doesn't capture all of that. So that's a quick video for y'all. If you have any if you have any questions, feel free to message me. But go ahead, like, rate, comment, and subscribe.